As Uganda aims to achieve its size of the economy from $50 billion to $500 billion by 2040, challenges of tax education and compliance are still high. Traders and business owners in Kampala frequently stage strikes to protest against high taxes, particularly on imported goods.
Uganda taweebwa ttaka nere watusuubiza oli tuwa tetwalirabako.
Sebo muzeeyi watandika ddi okuleeta system enyigiriza omuntu asembayo.
Abel Kagumire, Commissioner of Executive Office Operations at the Uganda Revenue Authority, URA, clarifies that the government cannot charge the same taxes on imported goods as those manufactured locally.
So if you are bringing things from outside Uganda that we make here, that we have manufacturers of those things here, and you want to continue and bring them from outside Uganda, be sure the taxes will not be small. They will go high because Mbale produces them, Namamve produces them, Kapeka produces them, even Masaka produces them. So why do you want to go and get tiles? So if you choose to get tiles from Italy and Spain, be prepared to pay some little high taxes. That is the first point I want you to know. The government has that policy on import substitution. And that means if it is there, it means people who are bringing these things which are manufactured here, they will pay a bit higher. And that's where sometimes the complaint comes from.
The URA implements a tax administrative policy of import substitution, aiming to promote local production.
The other one is a strategy called domestic revenue mobilization. Now, mobilization means we are not depending more on taxes from outside. We are going to be depending on taxes from things which are produced in Uganda, like the director was explaining here at the media brief. Things to do with agriculture, tourism, science and technology, manufacturing. We are going to depend more on that. So even us who are collecting revenue, we are expanding our base for collection from domestic people. People who buy from them after selling, how much profit have you made? So focus is going to be there. The revenue we collect from domestic taxes is now 66%. Now customs, we are collecting about 34%. That shows you most of the revenue that Ugandans are paying is from things which are done here. That's why you see Ugandans who are not reached before, they are saying, hey, they have also found us in Ruero. They have also found us in Lila. They have found us here. They are not used to the culture of paying tax. But when you look at government direction, we are going to be the ones, Ugandans, to pay these taxes for our national development.
Kagumire emphasizes the need for business owners to understand tax policies and regulations to ensure smooth business operations.
Is fair across. If the rate is 35%, it is 25%, it is 10%, it is also 0%. There's nowhere they say this one will get this one. No, you already, before you bring your things, you know which rate you're going to pay on. So you choose. If I'm bringing wines and spirits, I know the rate will be 35. If I'm bringing the cigarettes, if I'm bringing this, there are some products which are high there because we think they are high end. So somehow it is at 35%. That is the highest band in the whole of East Africa. It's not only Uganda. Yes.
So your final word to the consumers?
My final word to the consumer is that we want to request you to thank you first of all for paying your taxes. We want you to support us in our tax education and awareness activities, including you, the media, so that we reach out to many Ugandans and they know this noble cause of paying tax. It is us, it is money which is for national development.
What we are looking at is to ensure that everybody pays his right fair share of taxes. That's the most urgent and important. URA are trying to do that through the IFRIS and says, okay, every one of you, if you have a restaurant, issue a receipt and e-receipt so that we get to know exactly how much money you're making.
To achieve the tenfold growth strategy, the government has embarked on a tax policy strategic plan to enhance revenue mobilization in a predictable manner. This plan requires increasing revenue collections from 14% of GDP in the financial year 2022-2023 to 30% in the financial year 2039-2040.
Telling us that you do the same thing to achieve the tenfold growth strategy. We are saying we are going to do things differently. That's what it means. You can't expect to do something in the same way and you receive different results. So this government, the mindset has to change. All of us in government and you people in the media and the private sector, that we need to do things differently. That's it.